Hey everybody, I'm going to start this video showing you this painting. I'm actually probably posting this current video before I post this one, but this one I attempted to use to do a pendulum and it didn't really work, but what it did do, and then I did a flip and drag, but look at this. This is cool. This is from the pendulum. And then with me tilting it. So those are the lines from that pendulum tilting, which are amazing. So I look forward to trying that one again. Let me get that one out of the way. And then this is the one that is, there's no substitution for a mallet. And it is amazing. Look at those edges. It just turned out way cool. And then to think I doubted it. Oops. It's just very, very cool. So I'm really happy with that one. So now let me get my current canvas on there. You'll probably hear lots of noises up above. I am having our bathrooms being redone, so he's doing some tiling. And you might hear my dog. She's in the kennel right now. She hates him. He's been at our house this week, and so she's been in the kennel. And she's been barking all day. And see, there she goes. And I can't really blame her. I mean, her job is to protect the house. So, and then he may yell goodbye, so you may hear me screaming back to him. I don't know. But I just wanted to tell you that if there are disturbances, that would be why. I did get today treadmill belt lubricant, 100% silicone, non-toxic and odorless. So I've been using this WD-40, and it's silicone, but I'm pretty sure that there are other ingredients in there because it doesn't say 100% silicone. But the smell's getting to me, just like how the smell of that the spray varnish was getting to me. So I pretty much don't have any funky odors now going on down here because I'm not doing the spray anymore. And this has no smell. So it's pretty much just me and paint at this point. And then every once in a while I do resin, but that's like maybe once a month. So I'm not... I do the art resin, and I'm not concerned about my health as far as with that because I do it so rarely. So I've got, this is actually that purple, that Grumbacher that was horrible on the other painting. That first one, like, it looked so cool and it sailed up so awesome, but it dried dark as mud. So I mixed it with water and, or not water, well I did water, but mixed it with white is what I meant to say. And then I added some Liquitex iridescent medium. And then Floetrol and water. And that's silicone. And orange. And red. I love this color. This is the Grumbacher turquoise green. It's a really beautiful color. Those paints are kind of expensive, but I think I will keep buying it for this color. Probably won't, well, pretty much sure I won't buy any other colors. Because I do not notice any difference between them, Artist Loft, Liquitex Basics, etc. But that is an amazing color. And I'm still a little wary of this, even though I mixed it with white and it looks pretty light. I am just going to use a dab of that. So this turquoise, purple, and orange have the silicone mixed in. These you can tell are older, well not older, probably a week or so, but I don't know if I mixed silicone in it at one point or not, but I did not add any new today, so for sure these three do. I don't know about those, but it doesn't matter. I'm trying to think if I want yellow in last. Yeah. So I'm gonna do. Remember, I try and use very little in these flip and drags. As I was doing more experimenting, I was going through a lot more color. But with just these regular flip and drags, color lasts forever. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I put too much silicone. I only put like a squeeze, but I can see it in there. So, oops. So hopefully that's not too much. I guess I'll find out. And I'm pouring it from above in a stream, trying to get it, if you pour it higher, it will sink down in the middle, get a little bit more mixed. Like right now, this yellow is just sitting on top. It says it doesn't want to get mixed. It says, screw you other colors, I am staying on the top like an egg yolk. See, just like an egg yolk. But if you crack open an egg and the whites look like that, don't eat it. That's my bit of advice for you today. So my white is house paint, latex, and satin finish. I choose the satin because it's easy to work with. Mixed with Floetrol and water, no silicone. I just mixed it, so it is, it's got lots of air bubbles. Oh my gosh, my poor dog. I'm so sorry you guys are having to listen to it. I feel so awful for her though. And we're having family over for dinner tonight, so I really shouldn't be down here doing this. I should probably be upstairs. But I have my husband, well actually my son vacuumed quite a bit. I was surprised. And it's just my close family, so. I mean, I've got a sink vanity in my living room right now. But, you know, family loves you, they don't care. So I'm gonna tilt up. And I've been complaining the last few days about these things. I'm trying to, this Floetrol container should be empty, hopefully soon. It's not so bad that I need to throw it away, but it's a nuisance. And I really only notice it in the white. And so it's easy to just pluck out the lumps with my trusty best friend, the nail. I love my nails. Not my nails, like an actual nail. I don't have any nails. They are very, very, very short. I like to do too many things, and I don't want to scratch the kids at work. Yeah, when I wait tables, it makes it easier to push in the orders on the machine. If any of you are servers, you'll know the conundrum I had. Somebody texted me today wanting my shift tomorrow. And I only work one day a week because I'm a para at school, Monday through Friday. So if you're a server, you know that second where you're like, oh, I don't want to work, I want to give them my shift, and the crap, but I have to pay my car payment, you know? I think every server in every country knows that feeling. Actually, aren't there some countries where you don't tip? If you're from one of those countries where you don't tip, you should let me know. Like, well, not that I'm gonna move there and serve wait tables, but do they get paid a livable wage then? Because we only get $3 an hour here. So our tips are what we live on. Look at this, I'm going real slow. Beautiful colors. You know what's making me a little worried right here is that silicone went through straight to the canvas. Somebody was messaging me on Facebook about that, and the way I do it, I usually don't have too much of a problem because I don't do it in the white. But oh my goodness gracious, check that out. Man, that treadmill silicone's crazy. Oops. Oh, I'm losing you. I must not have screwed it on enough. That's kind of insane, and honestly makes me a little worried. Those are the bald spots. Those are the bald spots. Because I do like cells, but I don't like when they take over a painting. But, yikes. Oh man, I probably just, I'm not gonna see, I don't have time to shower before the dinner, so I may have just paint in my hair at dinner tonight. I'm not really sure where to start. I actually think I have a bunch of white, like, and I think I'm going to fill in spots. And yes, it's the same cup that was my flip cup. So that's why there was other paint that came out. Wow, that stuff really does activate the paint, doesn't it? Man, I think I could just sit here and watch it all day. But I really don't want cells like that. I was like, dang, I put a lot, it's heavy, but no, it was just stuck. I'm going to tilt the stuff off a little bit. It's too dark. Going gingerly because I'm not really sure about the reaction. You know, this is different. So I'm going a lot slower than I usually do. Just because hopefully if I go slower and I encounter something I don't like, maybe I can, you know, fix it before it gets worse. But you can see this paint is moving quite quickly. Sometimes though, when I mix the white right before, I don't get the consistency as best. Look at this though, I think my white is too thin. Because you can see it's, something, it's, yeah, either the weight or the silicone is making the paint just too slippery, I guess. But this is from where I poured that second bit, and that right there is my favorite. You guys know I love that look. And right here, these are my, those are what I usually seek out. So, really kind of undecided here about where this painting should go. Tempted to just give it a really hard tilt because this is not very good up here. That's not a good look. But look, when I keep doing it, these outer ones are amazing. I just want a whole canvas just full of those, just the outlines of cells, which is kind of like what that pendulum look was. Wow, though. Hang on. Something cool is happening. You can see, like that edge where it's, that's pretty neat. I love the smoky look. I know I'm tilting slow. Usually I'm just like, boom, right through it, but I want this one to work. But it goes against my every thing not to just do a hard tilt. Right now, I'm going to see if I could work this out to the side. I think it's done. I like this edge. Can you see it? I like that. Pretty. Oh gosh, this is still so dark. But if I start tilting back that way, It's going to disrupt a lot. I'm loving all this and here and here. What I don't like is right here and right here and right here. So basically the big heavy spots. Don't know if I think had I not used that beautiful turquoise, I would have been happier. Alright, I'm gonna leave it though because I'm afraid if I keep messing with it, I'm gonna mess it up, and there's more to it that I like than not like. But these are just wow. I'm going to try, I don't want to torch these too much because there's going to be too much white coming out. And I'm going to torch from far away. Surprisingly, it appears that torching did nothing. Which is probably good. Well, there, because I got it close. Because there's enough crazy cells going on. Yeah, the turquoise is too dark, but I like the others. So I may do the exact same pour, leaving out the turquoise. That's pretty. Isn't that neat? Well, it would blur up. I love that. Well, that looks like a creepy mask. Whoops, wrong way. So there you go. I'm not positive on how I feel about it, but I think I really like it. It's just a little darker than I was wanting, but there are so many cool aspects to it. I mean, it just has such a unique look to it. So I'd love it if you liked it and subscribed, and thanks for hanging with me. Bye.